Okay, today I am just going to give you a small tour of some retail and kind of communal lots I've created in my desert build series. I did these prior to recording my builds. It's just a little show and tell really of the lots I have created. I do find that a lot of the time the retail lots in The Sims that are kind of built for us are quite bland, quite a lot of gaps and space, and it would just be quite nice to have a little bit more in there that is cohesive and pretty for our Sims. But also with some functional items in there for them to enjoy. So this is a lounge slash nightclub I've created. It's under my EA gallery as the Desert Lounge and Club. It's uploaded if you do want to have a little look. Build this yourself in Oasis Springs or any other areas and neighbourhoods in your game. So this is just a simple but pretty and luxurious lounge area. It has an indoor, more nightclub, live jazz style vibe to it, and an outdoor relaxation area with dance floors, a bar, kind of fire pit area, and just an area, kind of areas for our Sims to work on their hobbies. So I've gone with quite a neutral theme. I'm keeping that for the whole of the desert series just to keep it so the whole neighbourhood is really aligned. So this is just a show and tell of my lounge. It looks lovely at night. All of my builds are really like kind of focusing on nighttime, and I do actually build my venues in the evening, but they do look lovely in the day as well. And in that evening you get the lovely orange glow on it that is very desert themed. So this is my first lot for you. Oh, little sneak peek there of my next build, which I'll show you shortly. And I build these so that they fit in kind of the venue spaces you would put them. This is kind of the boardwalky kind of area of Oasis Springs, and I intend to fill out the other two remaining lots as well. So I will do some speed builds or real-time builds of those lots, so it's a bit more put together for everybody. So this is the first one. So then on the gallery, if you would like to download this build, you can see it here, Desert Lounge and Club. It's a desert inspired lounge and club for Sims that want to take a break from their busy schedule and enjoy the mountain views and just some calming music. So I'll then move on to showing you my restaurant. I did use debug menu for this, so it's not any CC or anything like that. You don't need to download any mods. It's just the debug menu I've used to create those wooden beams on top. So it's just got the lovely light bulb lighting outside, the desert beams on the top, just to bring in that natural rustic feel. I've then used some debug brick walls on the outside just to give it a bit of dimension. The flat wall always bothers me, so I just outlined it with the brick walls around the fencing and then around the building itself. Again, in the evening, I love my evening builds, just gives that nice comfy vibe. You've then got the outdoor terrace, so this is fully functional as a restaurant. I've used this myself in game. I do try and test all my builds. There will be some areas maybe you can't get to in some of the kind of hotel style build I've created, that maybe there'll be areas that are a little bit less easy to get to, but it should be functional. You can just adjust some bits if you'd like to. I do kind of build based on look. I'm trying to work on the functionality because of course we want to play with these builds in our game. So this is all very neutral inside, very luxurious. And then you've got the kitchen, which is a bit more of a clean aesthetic, just you want your food to be yummy and clean and safe. So I went quite kind of hospitally in there, but just to keep it clean. And then that's the restaurant. So this one again, you've got the morning, afternoon and evening colourings, but the nighttime is my favourite. And if you'd like to download this on the gallery, you can get this as Desert Restaurant, or of course go onto my EAID, which is Hey It's Holiday. It's been quite a popular one, I'm really pleased with that. 60 downloads, that's fantastic. I'm always so happy when people download my stuff, so thank you so much. I then created a vet clinic because I find that this is impossible. In like every neighbourhood, you need a vet clinic if you want pets. And I just hate travelling out of the neighbourhoods to go and find a vet. I found that there's like one in Bridgerton Bay, I believe it is. So I created a little desert theme one, which is just a clean look. Kind of sticking with the same sort of styling as the rest of my kind of residential and retail builds for this series. It is functional. You've got the little check-in kiosk outside in the front area, little waiting area, just comforting for everyone's pets and for your Sims. You've got the kind of back office area where you've got your scanner, and you've got the 2 treatment rooms as well for examinations. I've popped the kind of food ATM dispenser, I don't know what they're called, just there so that if you do need anything kind of to hand, take home with you, then you've got those as well accessible. And then the back door heads out to a little green area, which is just based on the lot I've chosen to build this on. Does look quite nice with it, and of course it means your pets can go and play and have some fun in the desert. So that is my vet clinic. And again, it is in the nighttime colouring, but in the day it looks beautiful. In the evening, relaxed and has that nice sunny vibe to it. So if you want to download it online, it's on my gallery as the Desert Vet Clinic. I try and keep my names quite straightforward. I do rename these myself, so this one is actually the Rafael Quinta lot. But of course, have it anywhere in your neighbourhoods as you like. It doesn't have to be in Oasis Springs. I just am kind of revamping it for my own game. So the next one is my pottery studio, and this is a small business lot. I've done this because sometimes your small business does outgrow your home. So I've done a bit of a paint and sip, pottery and sip theme. You've got the outdoor bar for the evenings, or for Sims that would like a glass of a cocktail, something to enjoy outside. And then in the interior, you have got a kind of boba bar as well, which is for your coffees, teas and soft drinks. Little front porch area if you're waiting for your friends before your class starts. And then inside, you've got a lovely warm theme, lots of space for everyone to get their pottery classes enjoyed. Areas for you to display your own pottery, so if your Sim is a creator, then you can of course sell your pots, pans, all the bits you make, vases, ornaments, decorative pieces. And downstairs is a showroom and lounge area, so if you do want to go in and have a relaxation after your pottery class downstairs, you've got the loo, you've got the shelving for your extra bits and bobs for people to buy. There's lots of places for you to relax. Now you can see my Sim, of course, on the balcony. She's just chilling out there, relaxing. Long day at work, cleaned up everything, ready for the next set of Sims to come and visit. So that is my pottery paint and sip. And then if you'd like to download this one on the gallery, again, it's all under my Hey It's Holiday EAID, or you can download at Pottery and Sip. And of course, this doesn't have to be a small business venue. You can have it as just a normal retail lot, but I like the idea that people can come and kind of make their own bits and bobs and join a class as well. So that is my walkthrough of all of my retail lots. I hope you enjoyed them. And of course, if you've got any suggestions for any other venues to make, please let me know and I would love to give them a go.